Hey there guys, and welcome back to Prototype. No video yesterday because I had some friends over and we were giving the Wii U a little whirl. And I must say it's a lot more fun than I expected it to be.
Does the name Karen Parker ring any bells? Well, it should. She was close to you. An ex-girlfriend. I have her address from the laptop. Get to her before the military makes her disappear. Look, if I can find this lead, you can bet they will too. Alex, be careful.
I don't need to be careful, I'm an invincible behemoth of destruction. I took a missile to the face, I survived being in an exploding apartment, and it didn't even rip my shirt. So yeah, Alex don't need to be goddamn careful. Anyway, going to check up on an ex-girlfriend. Excuse me. That's always fun, right? I mean, ain't that the person you always want to run into in the streets, your ex-girlfriend? I remember seeing a Family Guy cutaway gag about running into your ex-girlfriend on the street and how you're supposed to be like, oh, happy, and you really don't want to run into those people ever again, especially not if you've parted on bad terms. Anyway, Alex said something about this is not looking good. Crap, there's a military chopper there. Maybe if I stand really still, it won't notice me.
We're distracted. They haven't secured Parker yet.
Then I'd better do that before they get a chance to. Okay, meet up with the ex-girlfriend.
Karen Parker.
I thought you were dead.
I should be. Right now, we need to get out of the military cordon.
You need to get us a vehicle. A military one, if possible. It's the only way we'll be able to get out of the district.
Am I the only one who thinks that was a slightly weird reunion? I mean, how does she know about military vehicles?
That red stuff is spreading fast, person to person, building to building, street to street. It has to be connected to Elizabeth Green.
Yeah, that was a real smart move. Let her out so she can infect the entire frickin' city. Anyway, maybe this guy knows where we can find a military vehicle.
Parker, Karen I. DOB 1176. Doctorate, Genetics, Rutgers University, 7/2/2003. Hired, Gentech, Special Projects, 2/1/2002. Director, Genotyping, Level D Access, reported to Director McMullen, Raymond F. Romantically involved with Mercer, Alex J. Wanted for questioning. Subject is to be detained and transferred to Base 6 Charlie Alpha 1.
That didn't really contain any information about military vehicles. Just some background information about Karen. But for some reason we do know where a military base is now. Maybe it's that 6 Alpha Charlie 1 they were talking about. I'm really bad with military code names and stuff. Like, I know that the military has some sort of, like, a word for each letter of the alphabet. Like, Alpha is for the A and Charlie is for the C. And I kind of lost my train of thought there, so never mind. Run up building. Why do we even need an APC anyway? I mean, sure, it's probably best for Karen's... Oh, great, I broke it. Tree, and I didn't mean to grab that guy. But now that I'm here, I might as well fight these guys. But now I need to get rid of the alert, because going into a military base while you're under alert is not a very smart move. Okay. Now I just need to not act suspicious. Oh, come on, surely there has to be an exit here somewhere. Okay, exit. Thought I had to climb up the building all over again. Okay, doo-dee-doo. Yeah, I broke these trees. Sorry about that. Pretty neat, though. You can just break a tree by landing on it. In most games, like if you're playing Grand Theft Auto 4 and you're driving a car and you run it straight into a tree, the tree is completely intact. You don't damage it, you don't uproot it, no nothing. Maybe in Grand Theft Auto 5. Also, no one thinks it's suspicious that I can run that fast. But I guess they just programmed it that way so that you wouldn't have to walk really slowly to the base and get pissed off as hell. Which is understandable. And now that we have the stealth consume upgrade, this should go off without a hitch. Just need to make sure he's out of sight. And he's really helping me at that by hiding behind this truck. Thank you, Commander. Don't move so fast. Come on, get closer. Stealth consuming is kind of awkward. You have to hold down R1 and press circle. Okay, no alert. Excellent. Now let's go steal me an APC. And drive that back to Karen's place, save her, and see what we'll do next.
I don't know how to operate these vehicles, but someone here does.
Oh, come on, I bet it's just like driving a car. Now, I know most of you Americans have no clue on how to operate an actual car, seeing as how most people in America drive automatic cars, and not stick-shift cars like real drivers. Like me, I drive a stick shift and it's pretty damn easy. Anyway, another memory.
Welcome to the Marine Armor Training Center. There are 19 major systems in this Marine Armored Personnel Carrier and over 25,000 moving parts. In the next 8 months, you will learn all of them. When you're done here, you'll be able to park that vehicle on top of an enemy position and blow the shit out of them. It's my job to get your shit in order. It's your job to shut the fuck up and learn.
Ah, Drill Sergeant Nasty. Though I guess if all teachers were like that these days, then maybe kids would actually have some damn discipline. I mean, I can't be the only one who... Well, let's just say when I was still in high school, I was one of the good kids. Never got into trouble with any teacher, never had to go to detention, never had to, like, do any extra work because I was misbehaving or anything. And none of my friends did either. And there were plenty of people in the class who were just blatantly disrespectful to the teachers.
I know exactly how to
And that really pissed me off. There's just some lack of respect for authority figures these days. I don't know why or what the problem is, but I don't like it. It's part of the reason why I'm probably not going to be a teacher if it's up to me. Because yes, I'm studying English and American culture and society and all that crap. But being a teacher just plain sucks these days with kids like that. Also, why am I supposed to drive it over there? That's not where Karen's place is. What do they want me to do here? Okay, going to some sort of square. What do they want me to do?
Okay, targeting system.
Test out? Oh, okay, I guess he needs to figure out the controls first. Even though he's already absorbed someone who knows how to drive these things perfectly fine. So there's really no need for him to have to practice with it. Oh hey, some infected monkey thing. Okay, now we can go and save Karen. Now quite frankly, yes, this game has vehicle sections. And the possibility to go into vehicles, which Infamous doesn't. Because some sort of bullshit excuse about how coal can't drive in vehicles because electricity would destroy them from the inside or something. But, I don't really think this adds anything to the gameplay, really. I mean, why would you want to drive around in a tank when you're a guy who can run up buildings, glide through the city, throw cars, and punch people 30 feet away with a single punch? Driving a tank seems like kind of obsolete, if you ask me. But it is better for destroying buildings than just pounding at it with the hammer fist, so I'll give him that. But still, I prefer the on-foot sections this game has to offer.
This is where we should go. I'll mark it for you. Please, let's just get there safely.
I thought she was a scientist. How does she know how to mark anything on a military radar? Using the systems of an armored personnel carrier she's probably never even been near. That is just downright weird. Something's off about her, I'm guessing. Ooh, lots of casualties. And lots of military expenditure. Yep, we are racking up America's debt here even worse than Bush did. And also supposedly Obama if you're a Romney follower. No, I'm not going to talk about the elections because that's past, and what's past is past. And Romney lost and he's a sore loser about it, so... Ah, crap, I got alerted somehow. Maybe I shouldn't have shot down that chopper. Oh boy, now what? Leaving containment zone. Okay, so any APC that drives out of the containment zone is immediately considered hostile and shot down, even if it's not hostile. Like it's just accidentally wandering out of the containment zone, then you're dead. Yeah, that's a real nice way to operate, American military. Or Black Watch, or whatever the hell your name was. And where are we taking Karen anyway? Like what, are we going to lure them straight back to the safe house? In this huge-ass tank that they can easily follow? That doesn't seem like the very smart idea. So I guess we'll just wait and see where this thing takes us. Apparently it wants to take us straight through another military base. Now if the soldiers would just get out of the way so I don't run one over and start another alert, that'd be simply smashing. Come on. Speaking of smashing, there's an interesting tidbit of trivia related to this game. This game is made by the people who made the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction for GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. And fun fact, the map of Prototype is actually the exact same map as used in that Hulk game. Of course the graphics are updated and stuff, but it's pretty much the exact same map. And hell, even large parts of the gameplay are the same. Of course, the Hulk doesn't go around driving a tank, but the jumping and throwing and all that stuff is what Alex does is pretty similar to the Hulk, actually. So there you go. Nice bit of trivia for you. Courtesy of your friendly neighborhood GeneralSecura. Ain't that nice? 25,000 EP. Brilliant. 140 civilian casualties. I didn't even attack that many civilians, now did I? Might have run over a couple, but nowhere near 140.
Did I ever tell you Karen and I were together once? Pictures of us at my apartment. At least I assumed that was us. Karen worked at Gentech. Maybe she could explain what was going on with me and how to control it. I know now. Freeing Elizabeth Green was a mistake. She was a monster, infecting everything she touched. Get to Green, find out who did this to me. I thought she was the key to all of this.
And was she?
In a way. I knew we were connected. Victims of a common enemy, subjects of a common experiment, and I didn't know. But I had Karen. And we were gonna put a stop to this thing together.
And the plot thickens yet again. I wonder who he's talking to. I guess they distorted the voice on purpose so you wouldn't really know which of the other characters it is. And in 4 days, 4% of the population of Manhattan is already infected with the virus thing. And I don't really know how many people actually live in Manhattan, but I'm sure it's a couple of million or something. I mean, it's New York, it's right next to the biggest city in the world. Oh, double air dash, I'll take that. I will buy a jump upgrade. Ooh, health boost, I want that. Critical mass, can probably do without. And what else do we have? All the vehicle skills you don't buy, you get those by consuming people who can actually drive those vehicles. I guess I'll buy critical mass. It lets you do that crazy tentacle attack thing from episode 1. If you're, like, in a pinch. I don't think I actually ever use it, though. So, yeah, just in case, prepare to get disappointed if you wanted to see that attack. And the next mission is actually pretty damn close. All we have to do is just kind of glide down there. See, I can do multiple air dashes now. And, what was that again? Landmark collectible. Sweet. Alright, I will see you guys in the next episode of Prototype, in which we're going to go and do this mission.